Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up to the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Hi. It's been so good seeing some of you on the Facebook page. Everybody keep putting your pictures on so I can see you. This week, we're going to learn all about science things. Science starts with S. Yes, look down here. Mrs. Vogt has our Sammy Snake card, and here's Sammy Snake waiting. We're going to do some science experiments. And what did I have in my hand today? A kite, didn't I? I made this kite and decorated it and put a tail on the kite. A kite needs air to fly and move. Air is all around us. We're going to learn about that in a few minutes. But I'm going to put my kite down by my science so we can begin with our calendar. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go to the calendar real quick so then we'll start all these cool science experiments today with Sammy Snake and letter S. The season is spring, right? Winter is gone. The month is March. Good. And the year is 2020. Let's put all our days down because it's a new week. So our days of the week have changed, haven't they? Let's see what day it is. Oh, wait. We have to count how many days we've had in March. Let's count our days first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 under the lambs, 9, 10. Remember, we get to 10, we bundle them up, put them in our tens place. We're out of fingers, so we need more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Some of you who've been counting higher and higher know that now we got another 10. Bundle them up, put them in our tens place. Now we have 2 tens. Remember last Friday when we were together, we had 2 tens for 20. Well, no one was here on Saturday. Saturday was 21, right? And when we have 2 tens, we wave our 1, 21. So let's get 21 out of our box. Our numbers keep growing higher and higher. 21, 22, and our calendar marks no school. Let's move those right down here because we're having school right now, aren't we? 22, 23. Today is March 23. We had 2 tens, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. Can we bundle these 3 up? No, there's not 10. When we get to 10, we can bundle them up. So we leave the 3 on the one end on the ones place. I see something special on the calendar. Calendars mark special days, and tomorrow it says Cash's birthday. 1 more day, Cash, and you'll be 5. We'll sing happy birthday to you and get out the birthday bear. Tomorrow, Cash has a birthday. The weather today is windy and sunny. Sunny for a Monday. A beautiful sunny Monday. So let's mark it on our, let's go mark it. Oh, I think we have markers over here. We do. It's a new week, so we got to get back to where all our things are, don't we? Here we are, weather graph. March. It's still March, and we're following a pattern, a pattern, a pattern. We're following a pattern. Can you tell me what it is? Orange, yellow, green. Orange, yellow, green. Orange, yellow, green. Orange, right. The weatherman says that it was going to snow overnight. I wonder if there's snow outside today. Do you think there's snow outside today? Check out your window and see. The weatherman said that snow was going to be coming. But it's sunny right now, so we'll mark sunny where we are at school right now. It's sunny. Look at that tower grow, and we can put our glasses, sunglasses on Weather Bear. He likes a nice sunny day. Let's keep going right over to our big bulletin board. Remember our board we talked about last time you were here with us? Jesus is my pot of gold. And there's a great big happy pot of gold in the rainbow. We know that leprechauns can help us find the pot of gold. But last week we never caught one, did we? It was kind of sad. If you're still thinking about that and kind of sad about not catching a leprechaun and having him find our pot of gold, I want you to remember that the real pot of gold is not money at all. We don't need money and gold. We need each other, and we need God. God is love, and God will help us through anything that is wrong, any sadness. God will help us. And so he's our pot of gold. And Jesus taught us that. So that was our big, beautiful bulletin board during March. And at the bottom it says, the Almighty will be your gold. God can be your gold. We have to remember to have him in our life, though. Keep him in our life, and everything will be all right. Let's do our Lent song because it's still Lent. We're waiting for Easter to celebrate when Jesus showed us the way to heaven. But right now we're getting our hearts ready. So let's sing our Lent song and prayer. Prayer and fasting and almsgiving, we are meant to repent. 40 days of sacrifice, being super extra nice. This is Lent. This is Lent. This is really a time where even grown-ups are thinking about having to change their heart and change the way they've been acting or thinking. And Lent is a good time to do that, to prepare. So when Easter comes, we can really celebrate that new life God promised us. And Jesus died for us because he loves us so much. So Lent is a time of changing and being super extra nice. That's what we're asking for you guys. Are you being nice to brothers and sisters and mom and dad at home? I hope so. Should we do our science experiment? Okay, let's look right here. By the way, here's my kite. A kite will not fly without air that is moving. Air that is moving is called wind, right? We need the wind to lift this kite up, 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 up in the air. And usually a kite has string, so you can hold it and it won't blow away. You're hanging on to the string. I'm going to put something special on the Facebook page for you to look up all about kites in little movies that you can see from YouTube. So pay it. Mom and Dad watch for that, and you can see some real kites. Maybe you can make a kite like this. It's just a beautiful piece of paper that I decorated. It looks like a diamond, doesn't it? Diamond shape. And I put a tail on it because that looks really fun when it's flying through the air. Air is all around us, isn't it? Today, if you would make your kite, we can use this kite again together tomorrow. So you make a kite maybe today. You can put any kind of string on it you want, any kind of tail. Mine's just crepe paper tail. And I decorated it. If you do that, you can do your kite along with me tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna put my kite down for a minute. Kites need wind. And we know wind is air that's moving. There's air all around this room right now. We're breathing the air in and out. You can't see the air. It's invisible, but it's around us. Let's look over here for a minute. Do you see the math sign that's hanging here? It's not moving at all in our math area. I can make it move without touching it. It's not magic, it's science. I'm gonna get a book. Here's a big heavy book, Old Bear. I'm gonna move the air that's all around our classroom. And if I move the air, I can move this sign. Look. Oh, I'm not touching that sign. How is it moving? Is Mrs. Vogt magic? No. I moved the air with this book. And when I moved the air, it whooshed and blew the sign, didn't it? It moved the sign. So that is what wind is. It's moving air. In springtime, like in March right now, warm air is moving in. Cold air is moving out. And when those air start to move, warm air and cold air, that makes it swirl around and turn windy, which makes great weather for kite flying. Now, before we move from this area, I want to show you, look, boys and girls, remember our science experiment when we had a cup full of snow? That was solid water, wasn't it? That was solid. And we watched it every day melt down and turn to liquid. The liquid went right up to that line on the cup. And every day we continued to watch what happened. The water, the liquid water, started leaving the cup and going into the air, didn't it? We know we call that evaporate. The water turned into little tiny water droplets because the air in our classroom is warm because of this big heater. The classroom has a heater and it heats our air so we don't have to wear a coat. And that heater also heated up the water in this cup, just like the sun. That's what the sun does outside. Remember, without the sun, without water, and without air, there would be no weather. That water kept evaporating. Now look at the morning cup and the afternoon cup. Get ready. Oh, did I get you all wet? Mr. Vogt, did I get you wet? No, because all the water evaporated, boys and girls. It's gone. That science experiment took a long time, but it was very cool, wasn't it? Mrs. Vogt didn't take the water out. And we know the snow turned out to be dirty, didn't it? That cup is dirty. That's why we don't really want to eat the snow, because it can be dirty even though it looks clean. Here's our bottles. Remember, we froze them. They went from liquid snowman to a solid. And now they're back to liquid, and they will never turn solid. Not in this warm classroom with warm air. All right, so that means it's time now for our science experiment. Come right over here. Here's Sammy Snake and S for science. It's not magic, it's science. This is our next experiment, and it is going to be with the things here. Sammy, you and, well, maybe you can stay. Okay, he wants to stay by the experiment. All right. Can you boys and girls tell me what you see in our science experiment today? What do I have here? Yeah, a glass or a cup. Yeah, you would drink out of that, wouldn't you? And I have a bowl, and it has liquid, right? Liquid water. It's not solid. It's not hard. And it takes the shape of this bowl because it's liquid. It's shaped just like that bowl. All right? And, oh, yep, you're right, paper towel. That's an important part of my experiment. Okay? Now, I want you to remember what I told you about how air is all around us. Right now, it's invisible, but air is all around us. And remember, tell me again what you see in our experiment. A cup. Is there anything in this glass? There's paper towel, and there's a bowl full of liquid water. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some paper towel, and I'm gonna put it in my cup. Oh, look at that. And you can see the bowl's pretty deep, full of water. What do you think will happen if I put this cup with a paper towel in it? What do you think will happen if I put it into this bowl of water? Do you think you do? You think that paper towel's gonna get all wet? Yes, because this liquid is wet, isn't it? Water. All right, should we try it? Should we see what happens? All right, I'm gonna turn it over and I'm gonna put that glass right on. Oh. Do 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 do. Da la la da 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 do 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 do. Let's go fly a kite. Do 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 do. Do you think it's getting wet? Is that paper towel getting wet? Is the water getting in? Let's lift it up and see. By now, I would think that that paper towel would be all wet. Huh. It's wet around the glass where I put it in, but it's dry in there. The paper towel is dry. It didn't get wet at all. How did that happen? Did you see that I put it right in the water? That's strange. Why do you think that the water didn't get in my cup? Should we try it one more time? Do you know what? There's something else in that cup. It wasn't really empty at all. Let's take it out and I'll show you what's in this cup. I'm going to take out my paper towel. It's nice and dry. No water got in. And you know why? Because this cup right now is not empty. It has air. Air is filling up this cup right now. But when I put the paper towel in, I'm pushing the air out. And now there's still air in there. Air is going in, just like our jack-o'-lantern experiment. Remember, we had to have the eyes and the nose and the mouth on the pumpkin, and the fire would burn and burn and burn because the air was getting in and out. Air moved right into this cup, and air is not letting any water get in. Air takes up space all around us. When I sit down, the air moves out of the way. Watch. I'm going to show you something now. Should I let the air out of the cup? If I let the air out, water will get in. Now watch closely. You're going to see bubbles. Bubbles are the air going out of the cup. Watch. Oh! Did you see that bubble? I should have waited and let you see it first. I told you, didn't I? There's... Oh! Did you see that? That's the air going out of the cup. I'm letting it out. Now, if I let the air out, you know what's coming in when I let the air out? Right, water is going in. Watch, watch. Uh-oh. When I let all the air out, now my paper towel's getting wet. Oh no, look. See how it's wet? Because I let the air out and the water got in. Air takes up space. Just like when you put paper towels in our garbage, remember how sometimes Mrs. Vogt takes her foot and pushes the paper towel down? That's so all the air will go out and they'll make more room for the paper towel in the garbage can. Air, even though we can't see it, it's here and it takes up space all around us. And when air moves, it's called wind. Now, I have a quick little rhyme about the wind, and then we'll have our story for today. It goes like this. I went walking and the wind went whoosh. I blew my hat right in the bush. It rustled the leaves and danced around. It fluttered the grass upon the ground. I got my hat out of the bush and I pulled it on tight for when the air goes whoosh. You have to hang on to your hat, don't you, in the wind. When the air moves, it moves things. It can move leaves on the trees. It can move paper, your homework blowing away. Oh no. Air and moving air is called wind, and wind moves things like kites. See you later when we go to story time.